Hello everyone, today we are going to do some more of the Ultra Sun playthrough. So last time we got to the start of Route 3, so we basically did the first of the trials, and today hopefully we'll get to Akala. I think it's Akala, yeah it is Akala. So we are about to finish Melemele, which is the first island. Then we have to get to Akala. Now, I'm going to send out the Discord notifications real quick, and then we can just get started. And if I sound weird, it's because I just had the meal and my acid reflux is kinda being just being annoying. But it should be fine. Now I have Bulbapedia open and everything, so we can just get started. Alright, so our team is this. So real quick, just getting things set up. Alright. So we have Zubat, the only one with an actually decent nature. It's not the best nature, but still it's very much decent. So I'll happily take it. Then we have Ghastly, awful nature. Ekans, even worse nature. Dartrix, this one is average. Then Meowth, which also has a bad nature. And the Yangus, which is there as a placeholder with an absolutely awful nature. Now, for the rules, we have just the same ones. So permadeath, only the first species, no duplicates, but same Evoline is allowed. So for example, I can catch a Golbat, but if I evolve this into Golbat, I cannot have two Golbats at the same time. I need to either kill one off or evolve them. Then we have battle style is set. Can't use items in battle. Held items of course are allowed, but I can't actively use items, so I can't heal and whatnot. Can only get one island scan or one Poképelago Pokemon at any given, basically out of the available ones. Then impossible evolutions are possible. That's a modification I did to the game. So for example, the Ghastly can turn into Gengar at level 37 instead of needing a trade. Then I might give myself a stack of rare candies. And now we are going to be using the Zubat, and we want to avoid getting any encounters in this place. I want to try and get the encounter in the bottom field of grass, because that's the one that will allow me to have 1% chance for a Bagon. Also, I am going to use the alternate speed because the game is just really slow, honestly. Now, we're going to Dartrix. Water gun shouldn't do much. And Razor Leaf should kill if it doesn't miss. Alright. That's taken care of. Now, I really don't want to get a Spearow. So I need to be careful. Because they keep flying overhead, I need to be very careful. Now, Cottony probably has pranksters, so it can be quite annoying. Let's go into Ekans. Mega Drain doesn't really do much. Of course we get critical hit again, then Poison Sting should do about half, I'd say. Yeah. Then we get a nice poison. That would be extra nice. Alright, there's the poison. Then I can just go into Dartrix. Mega Drain shouldn't heal it enough for the poison to not kill anymore. And that means it's down. Now, the encounter I want to get is not here, but after the bridge. So we have to go in the meadow first. So let's do that. Melemele meadow. Now, when here, Rotom is going to give us the experience boost. We have to get it. Sadly. And now let's get the encounter for this place. Oricorio would be the best, Butterfree would be the second best, and what's the other one that we can get here? Butterfree, then Oricorio and Cutiefly. Any of those three. Cottony, is Cottony's default ability Prankster? Yes, Prankster or Infiltrator. Alright, this is Prankster, that's good. We know that since it moved first. Zubat is plus speed nature and it should be able to outspeed. Now I'm switching to Dartrix since it should be immune to Leech Seed. And then just a little Astonis to drop its HP, one more. Prankster will be nice, honestly. Okay, I need this to fail. Good. And I think I'll add this to the team. It's not that good, but it's better than our other options. Wing attack, that's beautiful. Let's lose Supersonic. Yeah, Cottony being part fairy, having Prankster is just nice. So, let's see the summary. Please don't be an awful nate. Of course it's a minus speed nature, why wouldn't it be? A fast special sweeper with a minus speed plus attack nature. This is literally the worst nature it could possibly have. It's still good for just the priority Leech Seed and later on Cotton Spore. I think it also gets normal Spore, but for now I'll just leave it in the box. Since even if it's let's say level 1, it still has the Prankster, so that can be quite nice. Now I'm killing one or two of them, just for a tiny bit of experience. And while I do like the SOS mechanic as an idea, in practice it's kinda just bad or annoying. Because it can potentially make battles really drag on for a long time. That was a cringe dance on her part. So she has Oricorio level 12. It is an electric type, so I should switch. Let's go to Meowth. We have fake out for some damage. And I'd say 3 bites. No, 4. That's it, keep getting the flinches. It doesn't have Revelation Dance yet, so we don't really have to worry about it much. Okay, that's beautiful, 3 out of 4 flinches. Meanwhile, it would have died in like 3 hits if we didn't have my minus attack nature, but it is what it is. Alright. Oh, here we can photograph. Honestly, too lazy to try and find it. Poison Barb, that can be nice on the Ekans once it gets something better than just Poison Sting. Come on, fail. Okay. I have to kill the first one. And we have 2 turns, I think, before it starts calling as well. Right, we should have just enough health. No, just enough attack to kill it. I can take a critical. Yeah, he's looking for me. It makes me so happy to see him search for me. It's proof of how much he loves me. Keep looking for me. Well, that's a big word of a girlfriend. I would have liked to get a Butterfree, because it gets Gust, Confusion, and at level 13 it gets pretty much all the powder moves. Don't confuse, and we'll be fine. I'm only killing this because it gives good experience. Foresight, no thank you. Keep ult moves. What level does Yangus evolve at again? I can't remember. I think 20. Alright. We need to go in the cave. I'll just run away. Alright, Rotten Power wore off. Now, in the cave we can get an encounter. Please be... we can only get Diglett, right? Oh, Delibird too. And now, this should only have present. So Ghastly can just sit in on it all day long. One little Nightshade to lower the health. Then some licking. Alright, nice. Then Pokeball should cut, I believe. Alright, let's go for another lick. Don't critical hit. Now it should catch. Come on. Paralyzed and on a slither. Are you kidding me? Fine, I'll just use a Great Ball, I guess. I didn't want to, but it's just being a pain. I will check the nature, but Delibird is literally useless without egg moves. Like, the only move it will learn is present, even at level 100. It has a decent nature, but no thank you. I will keep it, however, in case I ever need to sacrifice something, since it would make a pretty decent sacrifice. Alright, time to fight the Ultra Squad. Alright, we're fighting Dulce or Deuce. Through. Does it have Bite? I can't remember. I'll go into the Dartrix, Razor Leaf it. Yeah, that's fine. I just need the critical and we're good. There we are. Then we switch to the Ghastly. To hit that Hypnosis, then switch back. Come on. Since Ghastly can actually hit it, it can't hit Ghastly, but Ghastly can't hit it either. Dartrix is my best bet here. I would go into the Zubat, but come on, give me another critical hit just to be done with this stupid fight. Okay, I'm risking a critical on me now, so I'll go into Meowth and just fake out. I think Meowth can take a critical. No, it couldn't. So good thing. By 2 HP it wouldn't have been able to take the critical. We really should heal up. Just saying. Because there's also some other battles in this place, if I remember correctly. Let me actually check. Seaward Cave. Oh, never mind. Just those two and then some items. So we have Escape Rope, Heal Ball. Later on we can get an Expert Belt, that would be really good. Okay, we got full healed. That's good. So I'll go back in, grab a bunch of items. Oh, I forgot that we have to fight the How Do You Do. Pikachu and Poplio. Oh wait, that's normal Sun and Moon. Poplio, Noibat. I really wish I would have gotten a Noibat, but I did something stupid and got a Yangus instead, because I walked right in front of the Yangus dens in the first trial, because I forgot there was one there and screwed myself over. Because Noibat is an amazing Pokemon to use if you can keep it alive for a little while. Now this thing has Gust, but I can just Ominous Wind, Fish for a boost. That's beautiful. It has Gust, so I don't know why it's going for Absorb. Let's Fish for another boost. Then Pikachu. We are +1, so Razor Leaf should definitely kill even without a critical. Alright. Now we have to get to Akala to fight him for the Grand Trial, but I want to go back in here and grab all the items. So we have a Heal Ball. Wait, I do need a Repel. Now where's the hidden item? Oh well. This also leads to a place we can get a 10% chance at finding a Bagon. And we can also get Slowpoke and some other good stuff. But we'll need to come back here after we get the Surf with Lapras. Alright, Dive Ball. And the bottle. To the person who finds this letter, if you are reading this letter, please find a way to deliver it to my little sister. She lives in Iki Town on Melemele Island. This place where I am now is really weird and looks unbelievable, but all of the people here have been really nice, so I'm okay. I hope I'll see you again someday. Be safe. Alright. Since we are going to Iki Town, I might as well do that. Or I could just nod and let the sister look, like keep looking for her lost brother. Alright, Expert Belt, that's going to be beautiful, especially on Dartrix, but also on the Zubat. Alright. And in we go, all out. Now we have to go down, past the bridge, and get an encounter in the grass after the bridge. Because that's the only one out of all the patches of grass where we have a chance at getting a Bagon. Now, Bite. I don't think it can kill me unless it might burn me though. Critical hit with burn probably will kill just barely. Burn damage is halved from this generation onwards, but you can never be too careful. Bite might just barely kill. No, that is way too close. Critical hits are 1.5 times, not 2 times, so they are easier to play around. Keep old moves. Crits would be good if it was 100 accuracy, but 85 accuracy is just really bad. For an effect that simply drops the defense. Alright, so we go with Dartrix first. And let's get the encounter. Bagon, come on. Bagon, Bagon, Bagon. Spearow. That's the one encounter, out of all the possible encounters, that's the only encounter I didn't want to get. This is literally why we came here, because this place has the least chance at getting a Spearow. Oh well. Like, Spearow is not awful, but I just don't like using it. Because sure, you can get a high attack early on, but it falls off really quickly. By the time you are in the level 30s, it's pretty much useless. Alright. If it's Adamant or Jolly, I'm putting it on the team though. Full neutral. Better than the Yangus. And if it ends up dying, it's not the end of the world. Alright. Got a Brawler. What moves does it know at level 10 again? Bubble, Rock Smash, Leer. Okay, so we can just stay in. It's a berry. For every turn in battle that you take before you finish the battle with the crab rollers and whatnot. Oh, hello there, Dino. How are you today? So, for every turn in battle that passes trying to get the crab roller or to kill it, you are essentially losing one berry. Which can be a bit annoying if you refuse to get caught. Now I'm just going back home. Oh wait, you can't heal at home, so Poké Center. But for anyone that's just tuning in, we are about to fight Akala for the Grand Trial, but first I want to do the trainers in Route 3, since I left a few. Get those taken care of. Because I just don't want to leave any trainers unbattled. That's the tiniest rainbow there could have possibly been. Alright, so do we battle this guy? No. Soothe Bell, however, will be great for the Zubat, because I want to evolve it as quickly as possible. Starting in this game, you are actually greatly rewarded for evolving to Crobat quickly, whereas in other games it doesn't really matter, because you'd have to use the hat scale regardless to get cross poison. But now you get cross poison simply by evolving. Now, what does this guy have? This guy will be harder than all the others. Rockruff with red card and Slowpoke. Alright. A red card will only switch us out if we cannot one-shot them. And getting the red card now might prove to be quite helpful for later. Alright. Let's say Ominous Wind this one. Okay, let's fish for a boost. It's fine if we fall asleep. Confuse Ray I do want. Better than Absorb. We're asleep, but the Rockruff shouldn't... Wait, Butterfree. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one again. I keep looking at the normal Sun Moon one. Alright, it has Gust, but we should be fine. Alright, that's going to be annoying. I can take a critical. Alright. How do we do this? Going to Zubat. Don't go for Confusion. Silver Wind. As long as it doesn't get the boost, it's fine. I knew I would get critical hit. It's going to go for another Silver Wind, isn't it? So let's go to Ekans. Here we die. Oh, okay. I was sure I would die there, but okay, I'll take that. Then we go to Meowth. It should be out of Silver Winds. So it should have Confusion. Wait, does it not have other moves? Right, that simplifies things. Paralysis and Flinch spam, let's go. Normally Butterfree at that level would have the powder moves, Confusion and Gust. But he has a custom moveset, which honestly it just saved us. If it had Confusion there, it would have swept my team. Since the only thing that can take a Confusion is the Meowth. Alright. Let's go heal up, then grand trial time, then we have to go do the Mantine surf thingy. I do like the music in the game. What I don't like... Also, I'm going the wrong way. What I don't like is just how slow it is. This feels like a nice speed until you realize that I'm literally playing the game at 50% speed up. So this is the game at 150% speed. Everything, every single animation is just slowed down for the sake of being slowed down. Anyway, it's time to go destroy Hala. Do we need any levels? I'm already higher level than Hala, so we should be fine. Real quick. Hala has what? Machop with Karate Chop and Revenge, then Focus Energy, Makuhita, Arm Thrust, Sand Attack, Fake Out, then Crabrawler with Pursuit, Power Up Punch and Leer. What berries do we have? A Roost will be quite nice. Since I can't heal during battles, but the Roost can help me a fair bit. And then we... Nah, it's fine. I basically need... Oh, there's a kid added here, okay. Did I miss this kid earlier or something? I might have just missed it. Oh well. Grand trial time. And we also have to find the girl whose brother is missing. So honestly, let's just do that first. So which of the NPCs is it? Well, let's go around talking to every female NPC, I guess. No, it's this one. How we knew it was this one, I don't know. Alright, Stardust, so that's 1,000 money. And now let's go do the thing. Let's destroy him. We have 3 flying types on the team and a ghost type. Most of his team can't even touch my ghost type. Only the crab roller can use pursuit on the ghastly, and that's it. So wing attack twice should kill. Just freezing for a hit while I'm resting up. Okay, critical hit revenge might nearly kill me. It will never fully kill me. Alright, that's good. So we go for a roost. This is just going to be a pain. So we'll go into Ghastly. He should switch right now, so we can go into the Zubat. Or does he have Foresight? Two criticals he hits in a row. That's annoying. 3 critical hits in a row. I know he has Focus Energy up, but still. Focus Energy is plus 2 levels. So that should be 25% chance. And he just keeps getting this. I need 1 to not be critical, and then I will be fine. Just 1 to not be critical, so I can heal up. Does he have scope lens? No, he doesn't. Alright, final one, that wasn't a critical. Alright, we hit the Hypnosis. It's going for Pursuit here, so we'll go back into the Zubat. It shouldn't wake up right away. This has the Z Crystal for all-out pummeling, but it shouldn't be able to kill me. Alright, Leer, that's fine. It's probably going to go for all-out pummeling here. So let's go into Ghastly. Leer. I think Nightshade just barely will kill. Ah, come on. Alright. With the crab roller gone, nothing can do anything to the ghastly. So I can just go for cares for both the remaining things. Oh, never mind. I have even HP. Still. I can just chill here while it's getting whittled to death. And the only thing it can go for is sand attack. Because it's arm thrust, sand attack, fake out. Alright, it dies here. Then we go into the matchup. Honestly, I can just pistol it. But I just need to hit one nightside and it's dead. Alright, the ghastly just carried there. Confuse Ray? Nah. We'll already have Confuse Ray on the Zubat if we need it. Alright. So we are done with that. And next up we have to go to the beach. Big wave beach. And get ourselves to the next island. And we get the page rider as well. I do like the idea of not having HMs, but I wish it was done a bit better. Also, we definitely need to get a makeover next time we pass by Hawoli. He says that we won without even using our Z crystal. Of course we did. What use would a normal type be against fighting types? Alright. Off we go. Since we have the Taurus now, might as well register it on the top. So I have it easily available. We can access the extra paths. Here you can also get Munchlax, which is extremely rare, but we already have an encounter in this place. So might as well use a repel. I still just can't get used to having the medicine pocket before the item pocket, because I've been playing a lot of hard gold and even some emerald, and it feels awkward having the items pocket second. Alright. Let's book it. We can quickly grab an encounter in the 10-carat hill, now that I think about it. I think we should. What encounters can we even get there besides the Necrozma later on? 10-carat hill. So we can get Zubat, Diglett, Roggenrola. Wait, no. Zubat, Psyduck, Mawile, Roggenrola, Carbink in the cave part. Or we can get Machop, Spinda, Roggenrola, Carbink and Rockruff in the grass. Yeah, I think let's go grab the encounter real quick. It won't hurt us at all. Because we are leaving the island after and I want to grab anything we can while we are still here. There we go. Forget Vex. I need to keep the repel active until we are in the open grass. We do not want to get an encounter until we are out of the cave. And I should have bought some more repels before coming here, but it's alright. Alright. This one needs Machamp, I think. Up here we should have Flying Z, so that would have been really good to have. I don't know what she even is doing here. She's a super popular, super busy idol that plays golf and at the same time is an Elite Four. And somehow she has the time to just stock a cave for whenever some random 10-year-old appears to grab the crystal. Like she really has nothing to do with her life. Now best encounter here I'd say is the Rockruff, then the Machop. So give me something nice. Alright, Machop, I'll take it. I think Ominous Wind shouldn't kill. Yeah. Come on, fail the call. Okay, that's annoying. What moves do they know? I might just send in the Ghastly and make myself... like, get myself a way easier time. So at level 13, Low Sweep, Foresight, Karate Chop, and Focus Energy. I'll just go into Ekans. Get the Intimidate. Of course, double Focus Energy, but that shouldn't matter too much. Then we're going to Ghastly. That's kinda bad. Now, Foresight works in a way most people don't actually understand. If something gets foresighted, that counts the same as it being poisoned or paralyzed, which means that even if the foresight user switches out, the foresight is still in effect. And hello there, Iron Dragon, how are you today? I'm just about to head to the second island, but I basically took a detour to get to one last encounter that we can get on this island before moving on. Now, I needed to not call for help, that's good. Just get caught, come on. Okay. Telling for help. Just throw the great ball to make my life easy. Come on, get caught. And I bet you it's going to be either modest or timid nature, just to screw with me. Or it might be even quiet nature, which is the single worst nature you can get on a matchup. But knowing my luck, I just know it's going to be awful. Lax, the opposite of gentle. Not that good. Still, I'll keep it in the box in case I end up needing it later. So that was the last encounter we can get on the first island, besides the bay area, for which we need Lapras. So until we get the Lapras, we cannot access that single area. What do we have up here? Smackdown, 50 power, good accuracy. One of the few rock type moves that have perfect accuracy. But I don't think anything on my team can actually learn it. Still, maybe later on I'll get something that can. Because even though it's only 50 power, it's still good enough. At least for early game. Don't necessarily need those hugely powerful stone edges to do damage. Right. This counts as 10 carat heal. This counts again as 10 carat heal. So we use a repel, we book it. Then we have to get to the big wave beats. In order to take the Mantine and do some nice tricks. Inkay would have been a really good encounter, but in the Nuzlocke it is literally impossible to get. Because you have to get an encounter in Route 1 just getting to Iki Town. The chances of you going through 3 entire patches of grass without a single encounter are just ridiculously low. So yeah, we heal up, we buy some more repels for later, then we book it to the beach. Can we buy super repels yet? Nope. 10 should be enough, then I have a bunch of stuff to sell. 2 nuggets. 1 star piece, 2 stardust, X items since we are not allowed to use them, and let's get going. I don't know why I keep opening the menu when I've put it on a shortcut already. But oh well. Alright, just booking it. But taking a little stop. I don't know how I missed that. Taking a little stop here to see if we have anything cool today. Some shops will just rotate inventory. Misclick. I want to get every outfit. I will put those on. I want to get every single outfit available in the game, because after I'm done with the playthrough, by the way, the playthrough ends when we get to the battle tree, but after I'm done with the playthrough, I will just switch to doing a living text challenge or something similar. We'll see. Oh, wait, the mall is open. What do we have here? We have the play every now and then. We have the food court. We have the place with the ultimate moves. Then we have the antique shop. Don't want any of those right now. Then we have the expensive clothes store, which I think turns you away. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Designer top. Yeah. 600,000 for one of the ugliest outfits. I remember back in the day, every single girl character wearing the Lurantis costume when you do battle spot battles. Alright. I do want to do this, so let's see. We'll have Dartrix first, since it has the best odds at one-shotting things. Alright, 10 turns. So we're going to fight for the gold ones. We go for gold as much as we can. If there's no gold, so we go for silvers. Sturdy is there just to waste turns. Of course it's going to get 5 hits, like 4 hits, but still annoying. So we've lost 2 turns, we have 8 left. Why does it say there's still tons of food on the bronze? Alright, we need the potion. Make that too. Smackdown, nothing can learn it. Putting on the Dartrix. Hardly any food. Alright, I'll just do the tons of food. Is the color how many points you get and not how much food there is left? We'll see. Come on, critical hit. I think you can only do this place once a day. So we have 6 more turns to go. Mountain of food. Mountain of food. No, we'll go for this mountain of food. I don't know why we're fighting over food. That's just such an American thing. To turn food into just a game. I was hoping it would just barrel kill. We keep taking 2 turns per battle. Why? Why? Okay, I should have just used flying Z on the peck and just obliterate everything. Ooh. Hardly any food. Plenty of food. No, I'll just go for the gold one. Now, Ominous Wind cannot kill Razor Leaf crit. Of course it misses. Razor Leaf critical should just barely kill. And I don't get the critical. And I missed. So I would have been better off just going for a double peck. Alright, 3 turns left, I think. Oh, now we are out of turns. Why the awkward look? Alright, Honey could have done much better. Anyways, off we go. Get out of my way. Move me. Alright, we got to do the mundane stuff now. Where you have to do like sick tricks and whatnot, but first we have to go down here. Not the malasada place. Don't even know what a malasada is. It sounds like a pasta dish to me. Alright, I'll just start the photo shoot. Can I just not keep any? Alright, photo album. I legitimately don't know a single person that that actually bothered doing this more than like 3 times. And I know a lot of girls that like customization, and even they wouldn't even bother with that place. Because it's forced down your throat, and then you just lose interest in it. Like, you even forget about it. That it even exists, similar to PR in XY. Alright. We'll help babysit here. Let's book it. We should have access to some items here, since now we can break the boulders. And we get the black washed oak. Now, do we have any good move tutors here? Wait, Shockwave. If the Ghastly can learn that, that will be nice. But if I remember correctly, Ghastly cannot learn Shockwave, just Thunderbolt. Then Bug Bite could also be nice. And for items, nothing really useful. Alright. Might as well save the game, haven't saved in a while. Then I'm going to revert to normal speed, so I can do the mini game. If I remember correctly, we have to slowly unlock the tricks and combos. Alright, let's do this. Mountain Surf is a sport in which you can execute moves to try to get a high score as you make your way to the island you are trying to reach. Now let's start off with 4 lessons to learn the basics of Mountain Surf. Picking up speed. Mountain will move forward on its own, ride up the face of the wave, and when you reach the lip, slide the circle pad to the left to surf back down and pick up speed. Once you're back down in the trough of the wave, slide the circle pad to the right to climb the face again. Okay. And we keep doing that. Alright. When Mountain starts moving really fast, you will see the air currents around it turn orange. Getting airborne. Alright. We pick up some speed. Alright. Aerial moves. While in there, okay. We need to get max speed. Landing. Alright. Right. I think now we can actually do the thing. Alright. Let's do this. Also, we have obstacles now. Just built up maximum speed. There we go. Keep building up the speed. We're almost at the end. We can see the island off in the distance. I misclicked. I thought I had let go of the analog stick fully, but I still had it pressed. Don't have the best of controllers. Right. Only have time for one more jump. Right, we did it. Pretty sure I got a good nearly 100,000, I'd say. Okay, maybe not, but like 40,000. $24,000. I thought I got more than that. I got some real big Magikarp splashes. 4,260. Still, that should give me how many battle points? Quite a few. So maybe we can get a nice move from Akala. Let me switch back to playing on speed up. Alright, how many battle points? Star piece. Bits points. 8 bits points, that's actually really good. And I will learn a new move. That's also really good. Then we talk to everyone and also we check what moves we can learn in this place. Iron Tail. Ekans would be really good, but I don't want to invest in it because it has an awful nature, so I'll probably just sack it later on. Giga Drain is going to be really good on the Zubat, for sure. Anything? Meowth can actually learn Water Pulse. Fire Punch, anything? Oh yeah, the Ghastly can learn the Elemental Punches, even though it doesn't have arms. Yeah, I think we'll just get Giga Drain on the Zubat for now. We can also get it on Dartrix, but it's a physical attacker. Ghastly can get Giga Drain, but for now it's fine. Let's get the Giga Drain on the Zubat, so it can deal with potentially rock types. I don't think Confuse Ray is going to be that useful. Alright. Speaking of which, let's put the Zubat in front so it can get some more experience. Then we grab some items and I believe we have to fight Dexio. Also, just video game logic. Somehow you can't just walk past this. Reminds me of that meme. Oh, there's a twig in the middle of the highway. You obviously can't just pass. Ah well. Now, in this island we can get some more clothes, quite good ones. So while I'm button massing, I will also real quickly check what we can potentially catch in this island. So Akala Island. The totem is a level 20 Araquanid. That shouldn't be too hard to deal with. It does have a nice type move though, that's the only issue. But by the time we get to it, we should have quite a few options for it. So then, here, and then Route 4 that has Pikachu Valley, where we can get a free Pikachu, and in Route 4 we can get Eevee, Rattata, which I hope I won't get, Igglybuff, which I also hope I won't get, Lillipup can potentially be really good, Mudbray can also be good. Alright, let's do this. This is button mashing still. Real freaking slow game. Okay, so we have we also have a gift Pikachu that knows Surf if we do a high score on all 4 Mantine courses, but in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Dexio and Xena will have Mime Jr. and Espeon, or Smoochum and Glaceon. So which one will be easiest to deal with? With the Meowth, definitely Dexio. Any items here? There's a sticker. At 20 we can get ourselves a big Gamsus. Checking for stickers. Alright, we get a Premier Ball. What else can we get in this place? Nothing. Okay, let's keep moving. Over here we have the Photoshop. I do find this funny always. Alright, name rater. And what else do we have? Now the clothing store. If she wants to dress differently, she can just go in and buy some clothes. She doesn't have to just be obnoxiously in your way all the freaking time. No, it's not right. Alright, so Poké Center. Do we have anything good here? Might come in handy later, but I don't feel like spending the money right now. Again, more stupid ways to just force you down a linear path. Nearly every single progression block in this game is just very unoriginal, like the Pyukumuku, which you can clearly just walk past. Alright, so yes. He shouldn't have anything to hit me with. Confusion and Pound, then Psybeam and Quick Attack. So he should just be a sitting duck. it can only go for quick attack here, but shouldn't do much. Come on. 1 HP leave. Do we fight Sin as well? No, just Dexia, because it's Ultra Sun. Now, in the hotel, there should be 2 stickers, I believe, maybe 3. There's one here. Alright. That's sticker number 2. Then we should have either 1 or 2 inside the hotel. I don't know who went around and put all these stickers in these random places, including someone's house. But it is what it is. Let's investigate the place. And I believe you can also work as a part-timer in this place. Yeah, just working in on people. And they just went poof. Ooh, spooky. Like, they kicked us out of the room, so where did they go? Did they just jump off the balcony or something? Did we just witness a suicide? Alright. Just checking everything. For a moment it looked like there was a sticker on the front of that cabinet. I'm mostly just looking for the stickers. I know we are doing a challenge, Nuzlocke and everything. Oh, we have colors here. Nice. Forgot he was even in the game. He just ignores us. Well, we'll meet him in the Rainbow episode or whatever it's called with Team Rocket. Anyways, let's get going. We have a lot of stuff to do. I want to get to the water trial. So Zubatin first. Hopefully we can level up the Zubat enough to evolve at level 25 by the time we are at the trial. Most things here should be weak to the Zubat. We have a really nice moveset. Aerial Ace. Better than Growl. Okay. In hindsight I should have lost Fury Attack instead, but it is what it is. mushroom. Give me a good encounter, come on. We already have had a grabbing before, so duplicate close means I don't have to catch this. We can ignore it as the encounter for this route. So that's our first duplicate that we would have gotten, so we get to reroll essentially, if it's a duplicate. Ooh, AV. That's a 5% encounter chance. That's actually quite nice. I'm kinda scared to stay in because of adaptability, but I will. Now, does it even know bite at that level? If it doesn't... Okay. So, let me see. Gen 7. It gets bite at 17. So it shouldn't have any way to actually hurt the Ghastly. So I can just go for curse on the second EV, or I can just do it on the first EV, but I'll do it on the second one. Then I need to time it. So we go into Ekans, we will try to glare the original EV. I just need to hit the glare, that's all. Alright, we hit the glare. Now, next turn the second TV dies, so we go back into the Ghastly. We don't take any damage. Then we throw the Great Ball. And that should catch, although it's like 70% chance I think, Great Ball from that level of health with the paralysis. Since it just died, it won't call for help. I do have an Ultra Ball as well in case I feel like doing it. Also, if I remember correctly, status, like paralysis, will prevent it from calling for help. So that's also very important. And unless it has an awful nature, it is immediately going on the team. Yeah, I will forget a move and lose the roost temporarily, because Air Cutter might come in handy against the totem. Just to hit both the totem and whatever the totem might call in. Alright. Come on. Bold Nature. I'd say we turn this into Sylveon. Yeah, I think Sylveon would be the best option out of the bunch for Bold Nature. Vaporeon can also work, but yeah, it's a Sylveon. Since Sylveon has 65 base defense, so you want to boost that up. The bulk it has is quite good on the special side and has a pretty good special attack as well. Sure, it's slow, but nearly every evolution is slow. So we'll add this to the party instead of Spearow, I'd say. Also, it's gotten dark because it's 5:30 almost PM here. Now, what level should I level it up to before turning it into Sylveon? So let's check the movesets. Sylveon gets Fairy Wind when it evolves. I want to have Bite, even though it's a special attacker, just for the utility of it, to potentially fish for a flinch. And also, level 20 gets a Refresh, which will be quite nice. Yeah, so we will get to level 19. We will raise the affection. I think we need 2 stars affection. It needs... Oh no, it's just high friendship. Fairy move and having a high friendship. I thought it was affection. Let me just check. Where is it? Evolution data. Prior to Gen 8, it evolves from Eevee when leveled up while knowing a third type move and having at least 2 levels of affection. Alright. So what is remembering right? It's not friendship like it is in later games. So we need affection, not happiness. Alright, let's go. Again, level 19, and then we evolve it. That way we'll get both Refresh and Training Keys. Saving the game. Let's go. Ooh, the Formantis there is just running for its life. Now, what trainers do we have in this place again? Munchlax. Wait, no. Yeah, Munchlax and Bagon. Yeah, let's go into Dartrix. It might Curse or Defense Curl. So we need to fish for a critical. I get 1 critical hit on the Razor Leaf from this level of health and it dies, because it will ignore the defense boost and do 50% extra. Didn't get the critical, but it's all good. Level 22. The trial is level 20, but there's no over leveling rule here. Now this might have Dragon Rage, I can't remember. So we want to get rid of it as quickly as we can. Alright. Grab the item. Revive, that's just money. The girl has a Meowth. The normal Meowth though, and the guy has the normal Rattata. I'll stay in case it has Fake Out. Just Wing Attack. We have Inner Focus, so Fake Out doesn't affect us. Also Bite cannot flinch us either. But I should switch out. Let's go to the Meowth next. I am trying to spread out the experience as much as I can, because otherwise I'll end up with a super over-leveled Dartrix and everything else being slightly under-leveled compared to the bosses. Fake Out, then just, I'd say 2 bites. Don't quick attack again, good. If I go in the town, I'll have to do the rival battle, so I'll hold off. Now this guy has a cutie fly that is holding a leftovers. If only I had... Wait, I can't risk faking out because it might have sealed dust, I just remembered. And sealed dust means that it negates secondary effects. That I don't mind. I plan to heal anyways. Back into the Meowth, and now we fake out. Should just barrel kill. Yeah. We do have a minus attack nature, so I need to be just mindful of that pretty much all the time. Okay, let's get a repel to go through the grass and grab all the items. Then I'll quickly backtrack a bit. Here we can get a free Pikachu. Pikachu Valley. Okay, so we need a QR code for it. I can just quickly scan the QR code, but honestly, that might be a bit too, like, it might make things too easy. Alright, so we just grab the items. What's that thing in the back? Can't really tell. Just how many are there? They never end. Alright, let's just take the quiz. Alright. 5 questions. By what part of Pikachu's body? Okay, tail. Thunderstone. The color is darker. Technically speaking, it was none of them. We'll say Elm because he's the one that discovered most babies, but in reality it was gold that... wait, was it gold? It was either gold or yellow that discovered. Because Pichu, the first Pichu in the Pokemon universe, was actually the kid of Pika and Chuchu. Basically, red's Pika and yellow's yellow's Chuchu. So yeah, that's some interesting lore for anyone that didn't know. But the first Pichu in the Pokemon universe was the kid of Pika, Red's Pikachu, and Chuchu, Yellow's Pikachu. Because Yellow was really into Red. Obsessively so. Let's just run away. So, then after Route 4 we have Paniola Town, where we will have a rival battle. We can also get bar boats potentially in Paniola. That will be a really nice encounter. So he just has Brione, level 16, Aqua Jet, Disarming Voice and Pound. Then he has Pikachu with Electro Ball and Quick Attack, then Noibat and then an Eevee. Alright, let's look at our team. We do have Giga Drain that we can potentially use against the Brione, but I'm just worried about the Normalium Z Pound that it can potentially do. So we'll just use Dartrix for this. I don't want to take any risks. Alright, rival battle. I've made sure to heal. Oh, okay. He heals us as well. I just didn't remember if you get auto healed or not before the battle, so I didn't want to take any risks. Since the last guy pretty much paralyzed me on the Zubat. Okay, I'm going to go for an Ominous Wind to fish for a boost. Alright, that's fine. Like I said, it's fine. Okay, we got the boost, now we can just sweep. Alright, Pikachu should just straight up die to Razor Leaf even without a critical. If anything leaves, we will just Ominous Wind it. Just to keep fishing for boosts. And Eevee should just barely leave a non-critical Razor Leaf. Alright, he didn't, that's good. Ghastly level 21, it evolves at 25. If I remember correctly. And we get Dire Hit, which we'll just sell for money because we are not allowed to use those. Now, there should be stickers around the town. I just need to find them. Also, there should be a Mumu Milk we can get somewhere. Alright, we get the Mumu Milk. One day. Oh. Can I just... Alright. I need to basically switch back to Zubat because I need Zubat to evolve by the time we're at the trial. And they will have an Alolan Rattata at level 14. Does Alolan Rattata at level 14 have Pursuit? I know it has Quick Attack and Bite, but I can't remember if it has Pursuit. It doesn't get Pursuit, alright. Oh, never mind, it does. Level 13. Right, I'll play it safe and just go into my Meowth. Because Pursuit critical with Hustle will potentially kill the Zubat. Right, give him another flinch. Alright. I guess it's not Hustle, it's doing less damage than I expected. Yeah, level 20. I think it evolves here. No, not yet. I like how we help the Vulpix, and instead of us getting the Vulpix, it's stupid Lily that gets it. Also, what is a nice type of Vulpix doing in completely far away from Mount Lanakila? Like, why would it be here? I doubt it swam the ocean. Alright, what do we have here? Netball, definitely need a few of these. 10 should be enough. Off we go. So let's see what we have in this place, both encounters wise. So this counts as Paniola rounds. And then we have Route 5. So in this place we can get Tauros, Marip. I do have Giga Drain. Okay, I know this is stupid, but I'll just stay in. Don't watch the critical. Alright. I might not have gotten critical hit, but I had a feeling it would do a lot of damage. I knew a critical wouldn't kill, but still, I shouldn't be risking things. And can I stop missing with a 95 accuracy move? This is just sad. Alright, so here we can get Tauros that can call for Miltank. We can get Marip. We can also get a Miltank that can call for Tauros. And then Lillipup and Mudbray. So all really good stuff. And we can even get a gift Eevee. Now gifts are separate from encounters because it's not like me catching something or encountering it in the wild, so potentially we can get a second Eevee from the daycare. Also here we get the Stoutland if I remember correctly, so we can start dowsing for hidden items. Alright. So we need to set it. I'll set it on the down button. Alright. Repel. Milk, I'll take that. I want to avoid spending money on stocking up on heals because I'd rather spend my money on outfits. Alright, icons first. Let's get the encounter. Please be something good. Come on, something good. Marip. Right. I just need to glare it. Oh, please. Oh, yeah, it's immune. Okay, Poison Sting needs to poison. Come on. Get me a poison. Alright, good. So now we just start chucking balls. I It's only a marip, so it should be easy to catch. Even though it's not that low level. Since poison, pretty sure it's 2.5 times modifier. Alright. So what nature is this? Okay, finally this is a nature. Minus defense plus special attack. We can actually work with this. I'll just save it for later though. I should have put the Zubat back in front. I'll just glare it real quick. Then we'll switch out. Let's go into Zubat. Shouldn't really have much to hit me with, and I should be able to two-shot it with Giga Drain. Yeah, just double kick. I think it also has Pound. I can't remember. And honestly, it's not a big threat, so no point in checking. Then we put the Zubat back in front. Then we need a repel. And off we go. Paralyze Heal might be nice. Super Repel, that's even nicer. Soda Pop. There should be another item over here. Oh, it's in there, okay. Right, there it goes. This is the daycare. Really quickly, I want to check hidden powers. In case we have something nice, mostly Ghastly. Fighting hidden power, that can actually be quite good. Means I don't have to rely on Focus Blast later on. Also fighting. Then let's try Dartrix. Fire. That can actually be decent against ice types. Hidden power water on the Zubat. And Eevee, this one definitely will have hidden power later, but it's flying. Hidden power flying on Sylveon. I don't know how well that will work, honestly. I was hoping for something like hidden power psychic or ground, just to deal with poison types. Critical hit. I am trying to play around critical hits as much as I can, but the game just won't stop critical hitting me. Trying to get some health back. Magnemite. Let's switch out. So here, for example, hidden power fire would be really good for this. But honestly, we can just go into Meowth. Magnet Bomb will do a fair bit of damage, but I don't think it still has it at that level. Do some initial damage. Light Screen, I don't really care about. 3 bites. I used to have a Magnemite, but ended up having to sack it. Well, not exactly sack it, I just got critical hit on it against the Ilima fight at the very start. Ooh, Amulet Coin. definitely want to give that to something. So what can we give that to? Let's give that... Let's give that to the... either Ekans or Ghastly. I think I'll go for Ekans. Speaking of which, Ekans should evolve in the next level. And Meowth found a Prism scale of all things. It has the pickup ability. And I'll be going like through 50 battles before it finds an item. And of all the items it could find, it just finds a Prism scale. Alright, I am low in health here. It shouldn't be able to kill me. I do need to be careful of it using Pursuit. Alright, let's switch out, let's go to Ekans. I'd say this is just annoying. Just Nightshade detect, Nightshade detect. And I really don't like when NPCs go for detect just for the sake of going for detect, not because they need to go for detect. Alright, let me just try to poison it. That's correct, Claire. Switch out, hopefully it doesn't go for Pursuit. It should have Pursuit at that level, unless I remember wrong. Anyways, it should just die here. Alright, get Acid, which is an improvement over Pursuit, over Poison Sting, but I will just lose Leer. And it should evolve here, I believe. Oh no, not yet. No. Alright, fine, I'll just walk all the way back to Paniola. So where's my repels? My team is just completely beaten up. Way. There is another Poké Center the other way, but I'm pretty sure I have to go through 3 battles, or 1 battle and then a double battle, before I can access the Poké Center. And I just want to avoid having any accidents. Because things, I know I'm going to jinx myself saying this, things have been going well once we got past the first trial. Things have genuinely been going pretty good. Which is creepy, because usually the RNG will just screw me over way too many times. Alright, is this guy trainer? Nope. This guy is the boss of the route. So let's see what trainers we have here and what encounters as well. So we have Caterpie. One moment. Right. So I'd say Cottony is more likely to survive. Alright, so we have Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Lilipop, Pikipek, Grabbin and Formantis. Formantis I'd say is the best option, but if we get a Lilipop we can trade it for a Noibat. There's an in-game trade that's Lilipop for Noibat, level 19, and that would be a really nice one because we missed our chance to get a Noibat. And in the northern half, in the northern half we have the same but with Bonsly added. Oh, we have the Gideon. It's Gladion, but I just keep thinking of Gideon, as in from Gravity Falls. Whenever I, because it sounds so similar. Alright, Tarkater, I should be faster by a lot. And that does a lot. Get a train. Now we're going to Zubat. For that Zubat I can just go into Ekans, get an Intimidate off, and then a Glare. You have to be mindful of getting critical hit here. So yeah, let's just stay in, go for a bite twice, see how much damage that does. Okay, I can take one critical. And then it's Silvally next. Not Silvally, Type Null. The funny thing is that Type Null is better than Silvally. Alright. The Silvally is Tackle and Pursuit. So I can't go into Ghastly, I can go into the Meowth though. Fake out. Then we Growl. Pursuit even with critical shouldn't kill. And then we can just Razor Leaf twice. Might take 3 though, because base 95 across the board is a really good stat. It's almost new Celebi Jirachi level of stats. It's just 5 points short. And Type Null is better than Silvally because it has the same stats except for the speed stat. The speed stat is the only thing that's different, but it doesn't matter because you can just give it Eviolite and get massively more defense for pretty much just being slightly slower, and it's not like Silvally is like rocket fast or anything. He took that a bit too hard. Right, as for the trainers, we did the double girls, then we have Morlal and Lediba on the breeder, then Vullaby Rufflet on the Rising Star duo, then Paras Spinarak on the breeder, then Slowpoke Mr. Mime on the trial guide. we get any moves? Swift. Better than Scratch, I'd say. By a lot. But it seriously just looks like Garfield. I remember all the memes from back in the day. About Persian with the lasagna. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to beeline for the Poké Center. I don't know why the game keeps giving me revives. I've only had 2 things die so far. So yeah. I'm going to use a repel for now and wait to get my encounter. Just to get to the Poké Center first, heal up, because I will need the Ekans to catch things. Alright, Air Cutter should just one shot. Next up it's Spinarak. Should also just die on just one wing attack. Might actually live, but yeah. Cherry berry. Can I get a Petsa berry? No. I got the useless ones. Alright, this guy will give us a Noibat, like the kid, if we get him a Lillipup. So if we get a Lillipup, we immediately trade it. Alright. Now, for the pair here, what do we do? This will be a tricky fight, so I have to start with Intimidate to make my life easier a bit. Zubat Mechanics. Shufflet Lullaby, okay. So I'm going to... I'll Air Cutter and then just glare the Lullaby first. Rufflet shouldn't be able to do much to me after the Intimidate. Another Cutter, and we switch to the Persian. Alright, that's good. Air Cutter with Swift should kill. Can also go for Fake Out, but nah, Swift is fine. So now it's 2v1. It gets Bite. Alright, so we will keep Quick Attack, we will keep Bite. Swift is also nice, better than Baby Doll Eyes. Now, Baby Doll Eyes has the unique distinction that it's a priority move. So I could have kept it, but then I'd have 4 move slot syndrome. And I'm not that particular about it. Okay, Pluck, much better than Peck. And about time that we got a better flying move, because we will need it for the trial. Heal up again, and we are missing one more trainer. No, 2. Breeder Yuka with Morlal. She should be over here. There she is. So Morlal and Ladyba. Then we can go fight the Slowpoke plus Mr. Mime guy. Mega Drain shouldn't really do much. I think we can just barely get the Zubat to evolve in time for the trial. The cutter, because I need a critical hit. Ladyba is deceptively bulky. You'd look at its stats and think that it can barely take a hit, but it can actually take a hit, especially in the early game when things aren't that strong. Alright, we are evolving just in time for the trial, and hopefully we can get a Crobat soon as well. But yeah, Golbat just looks freaking ugly. Also, we have a bot in the chat, so one moment to ban it, because apparently Twitch banned every bot except advertising bots. Alright. Star Piece. Okay, I don't need the repel anymore. I just need the repel to get to the battles. Next, we move this here, Ekans in front, and let's get the encounter for this place. We need Lillipup. I really like Stoutland for playthroughs. Grabbing is a repeat encounter, so we can actually skip it because of the rules. The rules allow me to skip duplicates. We will have to keep re-rolling until we get something that isn't grabbing. Grabbing is 20%. Everything else we don't have though. So the moment we get something that is not grabbing, that's our encounter. But keep getting grabbings. For Mantis would be the best encounter to get here. Ooh, Lillipup. This is literally perfect. Because I can either use the Lillipup myself, or I can trade it for the Noibat. So since this is the first encounter we got that we don't already have, because again, no duplicates, we get to catch this. Now, if it has a really good nature like Jolly or Adamant, I will just keep it myself. But if it doesn't, then we are trading it for the Noibat. And also we have to fight the guy here. So we put Persian in front. We should be able to just destroy him. He just has Slowpoke and Mr. Mime. So fake out. Then 2 bites, I'd say. No. Let's go into Dartrix. The Mr. Mime has Psychium Z, so I need to be careful of that. 69 HP, Kikiti. Yeah, let's go. Ominous Wind, kill it. Of course I get the boost when I plan to switch out. Now, I have a feeling it's going to go straight for the Z move, so we go into our Dark type to completely negate the Z move. Reflect, that's fine. I can just play around the Reflect. So we go into Ekans, take the Fairy move. Why? Okay, Ekans is dead. Never mind, it went for Z light screen. What? Alright. Ekans can actually leave a confusion. A Psywave. Yeah, Psywave is fixed damage. It does between 50% and 150% the level. So wait, 24 times 1.5, that's 36. So that's the highest roll it can do. Let's just go into, just back into Persian. Alright, Reflect wears off. We get the Fake Out here. Then we can just spam bites. It will try to reapply the screens. Outside of Double Slap, it doesn't have anything to hit us with apparently, because it's just Psywave. So we are set. Alright, that would have gone really badly if he had gone for Z Psywave. Alright, Feint Attack. Honestly, I want to keep Bite. I don't think missing is going to be that much of an issue. Alright, not only does it survive, but it evolves. Also, I smacked my headphones. Now we get an Arbok. Haven't used Arbok in forever in a playthrough, so this will be nice. Do we get any good moves? Crunch, that is just really nice. I lose Poison Sting. Now what do we get? Nature Power. I don't really have that many berries, so I can't make full use of it. But it's definitely good. Now, to check the Lillipup. Serious Nature with Pickup. This is a really nice. It just feels wrong to just willingly trade this away. I'm conflicted. I really like Stoutland for playthroughs. So the pickup ability will turn into Intimidate, I believe. No, into Santras. Vital Spirit turns into Intimidate. Alright, but still, even without Intimidate, it's still really good. Good move pool, pretty solid 110 base attack, 80 speed, a real solid bulk, 90 defenses, 85 HP. Like it can take a hit, it gets all the elemental fangs. It can get a reversal, a retaliate, crunch, gets Giga Impact if I want to. Yeah, it can get a lot. It can get the stomping tantrum later on. Once I get it. Also gets wild charge. It can get stab covet. That will always be nice. Iron head. Even superpower. Very tempted to keep it. For now, I don't need another Pokemon on the team. So I'll just keep it. And if we need to make room on the team, if we need to replace something on the team, then I will reconsider. And now we need Eevee. Wait, for Eevee we said level 20, so next time it levels up I will do the affection thing and then we'll get a level 20 Sylvan. Let's go. I will use the Golbat here because I wanted to kind of get one more level. Also, there's a hidden item, if I remember correctly, in this place. Also, Golbat does have Giga Drain, so it's quite good for grass, for water types or water ground types like this. We'll just clean one-shot them. And I want to level up once more to see if I have enough happiness to turn into a Crobat. Because if we can get Crobat before the totem, that is just going to be amazing. Just cross poison the totem first turn, get a nice poison on it, then just air cutter the rest. Guess the hidden item is later on. Alright, let's do this. I should have enough healing items to make it through the trial. Oh, grass. Okay, what can we encounter here? So here's the thing, during a trial you cannot catch Pokemon. So no matter what you encounter, you won't be able to catch it. So it won't count as a potential encounter. Even if we get something on the in the grass here. So we'll have Dupider, Wishy-Washy, then Wishy-Washy and Dupider. Then we'll have Araquanid and Dupider and potentially a Masquerain as an ally. Okay, let's go. Alright. And I think for the totem itself, I'll just go Flying Z. Just try to one-shot it. That seems to be like the best strategy. It's nice, quick, insta-kill the totem. Agility. Even after agility, I think I'm faster. Guess not. We do have a plus speed nature. Alright, Ghastly level 23. It evolves at 25. If I don't evolve it until 29, we can get Shadow Ball early. So that is very certainly something we could do. We'll see. Alright, this is a nice free Giga Drain. Just for a bunch of health. I just needed to not hypnosis me if it survives, which it didn't. And we are nearly topped up in health. Then I need to set the Lapras. Let's set it to the right arrow. Alright, Wishy-Washy. It has schooling, but will it activate? Nope. Alright. Before we level up, I want to see. Do I have anything that can raise happiness? No. Let's hope we have enough happiness. I don't think we have. But even if we don't, it shouldn't be the end of the world. Worst case, I just sacrifice one thing on the team to make it through the battles. Yay! So we get Crobat. Very, very early on, which also means we get Cross Poison very, very early on. Because the moment it evolves, we immediately get Cross Poison in this game. Whereas in older games, you'd have to use a hard scale because it would only learn Cross Poison at level 1. And needless to say, Cross Poison is a really good move. Now the only problem is we are move slot limited. So do I lose Wing Attack or do I lose Air Cutter? I think I will lose Air Cutter here. Then I need to change the item to the Flying Crystal. I'm straight up going for the insta-kill on the totem. And we level up the Dartrix a bit as well. Against the remaining Wishy-Washy and whatever. Alright, Max Repel. Was hoping for something more useful. Alright, 2 more spots, then we get the totem. Now the totem has what buff in again? +1 speed. So we'll have to take to face tank potentially an Aurora Beam on the Crobat, but I think Crobat outspeeds even if the Araquanid is at +1. Just because plus speed nature Crobat is extremely fast, one of the fastest things in this game. It's like Jolteon speed, Latios speed. No, not Latios. Latios is 350, not 394. But still, it's even faster than things like Latios, Espeon, and so on. I think it's like 12th fastest if you include Megas. Anyways, after the trial, I'm going to get the encounter for the Brooklight Hill. Hopefully it will be an Araquanid, just because it's really good for playthroughs. A really nice ability, the Water Bubble. Especially useful, it's really useful against Gazma's Golisopod, specifically, because it just face tanks everything. But yeah, so we'll get the encounter, and then I'm going to stop for today. Charge Beam. Pretty sure Ghastly cannot learn this. Yeah. And let's top up. Then we start with Crobat. Flying Z. Right on Araquanid's face. Saving just in case something happens. I'm not allowed to reset if I lose, obviously, but I'm just saving because it's been a while. Alright, Hyper Potion would be nice if I could actually use it. But I'm not allowed to heal during battles. Alright. We have Crobat. How fast is this? 72 speed. Yeah. It puts Persian to shame. And Persian is already faster than Latios. It's Persian has the same speed as Raikou and Starmie, if I remember correctly. Base 115. Now it gets +1 speed, which again we should outspeed with a Crobat. With Golbat we wouldn't have outspeed, but with Crobat we do outspeed. It's on base 42 speed anyways. It has a really high special defense. That's why we're going to hit it on the physical side. This might straight up one-shot. The berry it has is Whack and Berry, so it cannot weaken a flying move, only an electric move. Come on, clean one-shot, come on. Ah, so close. Do not drop my speed and we're good. And of course critical hit me. Now, I'm just going to finish it off. Masquerain cannot kill Crobat. Stun Spore doesn't really matter. Its other moves are Bug Bite, Tailwind and Scary Face, so I can easily face tank Bug Bites all day. Even paralyzed, I still outspeed. And paralysis is like not half, it's 1/4 of the speed, unless in this game it's half. I remember paralysis changing at some point. I can't remember if it's Gen 7 or 8. But yeah, we got lucky. Okay, I wouldn't say lucky, but like we planned it perfectly to get the Crobat just in time for the totem. If only we had a stronger base move. Alright. Now let's heal up. If only we had a stronger base move than 60, we would have one-shotted it. If we had something like Fly, it would have increased the base power enough. Now, that was a really good totem. So then, let's look for what encounters we can get. So Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. In the grass, we can get Paras, Psyduck, Poliwag, Wingull, Surskit, Dewpider, and Morlul. Then we can get, through surfing, we can get 40% Dewpider. Alright. And through fishing, at a bubbling spot, we have a 10% chance for a Feebas, but most likely we'll end up with Basculin. If we use Island Scan, we can get a Marstomp, however, only on Saturdays, which is today. So we could do the Island Scan, honestly. Marstomp would be really nice. Marstomp, on the previous island we had Litwick. Next island we have Axew and then Delphox. Nah, it's fine. Alright, so we go in and we try to get a surfing encounter for Dewpider. We can also get a Finneon or Wishy-Washy if we go inside the trial, but no. Let's try to get a Dewpider. Forgot there was a trainer there. Still, it's all good, free experience. I just need the Eevee to not evolve. I'm not a fan of how long Z moves take to do. Especially the really long ones, like the mimicky ones. Alright. Eevee did not level up, that's good. Air Candy, how close is Eevee to a level? 227. Yeah, really quickly, let's do the refresh thingy. We need to get 2 affection on the Eevee. Let's give it the red one for starters. Alright. 1 affection, let's do a bit more. Just need to get 2 affection, pretty much. We can only feed it twice, I believe, before it's full. Yeah. Still one affection. Let's give it a green one. We need a little bit more. Okay. I might have to do this tomorrow. Yeah, it has stopped. So we'll need to do this tomorrow. Or next time in stream. Yeah, we cannot increase the affection anymore than this. Some time needs to pass. So let's get to the encounter for this place real quick. Oh, Psyduck. So Psyduck is the encounter. Bite shouldn't kill, I believe. Yeah. Don't you dare. Alright. Cloud 9 on the second Psyduck. I might grab the second Psyduck then. Because Cloud 9 is a much better ability than Dump. Yeah. Alright, so let's go into Arbok. Water gun shouldn't do much. I'm going to glare and then finish off the other one. Then a netball should be enough. That's why I knew we would need some netballs. And we'll need some more later on because there's some other water types we can get. Like right outside where the fire trial is, we can get Staryu. We don't want Swift. People moves. The Eevee should be unbelievably close to a level up. We cannot afford to do a single other battle because the EXP share will level it up. And then I will miss out on getting refresh on it. And sure, I might end up deleting refresh later on, but I still want to have it as an option for starters. Now, Calm Nature, not that good. Minus attack because it might be a water type, but it is a really good mixed attacker. So I was hoping for a completely neutral nature or an adamant nature because it can learn the it can learn Ice Punch, Zen Headbutt, and a bunch of really good physical moves after it evolves. But oh well. Heal up. And then let's check the Eevee. It should be like 50, 64 away. So literally one kill against a wild encounter and it will level up. But I need to be ready. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I need Baby Doll Eyes. as well. I think I have Confide. I could teach it. Right, we can get some more happiness on it. Wait. Is it going to eat any? It might eat a tiny bit. Please tell me that's 2 hearts. No. Alright. We'll just do this tomorrow. Or whenever I stream again. But for now, I want to see, do I have any fairy type moves? Oh, Confide is normal type. I need a fairy type move to teach it. I forgot to keep a fairy type move on it. Meaning I have to just chuck it in the box for a tiny bit. Because if it goes above level 20, we'll miss the chance to give it Draining Kiss, which is a really nice fairy type move. So what can we raise instead as a placeholder? Next trial is the fire trial. Let's just raise the matchup at the end of the world. Or I could trade the Lillipup, but really quickly I want to see in-game trade. The IVs and nature and all that stuff is predetermined. So Lillipup for Noibat, it's holding a Bright Powder, Frisk, Modest Nature, and does not say what IVs it has. Okay, screw it. Trade. Level 19 as well, so a really good level. And because it's a trade, it means that it will level up faster. Noi Noi, that's the only thing I don't like about it, the nickname. And we'll just put that on the team instead. Since I can actually see myself using it. Gust, Bite, Wing Attack and Agility, Modest Nature with Frisk. If I remember correctly, Frisk turns into Infiltrator. I might remember wrong. No, it's Frisk or Infiltrator, and it keeps the ability after evolving. Still, even without Infiltrator, it's still really good. And then one little detour here to check the hidden power. If it's poison or steel, that will be beautiful. Ghost. Hidden power ghost. Do I want that? Anyways, we scare them away by threatening them. Alright, let's battle them. he has... What does he have again? Okay, Paniola runs. He has Poipole, Acid, Fury Attack, Venoshock and Charm. Yeah, I just can't take... The X defense is not saving it. Poipole has basically no defense. Now we will get a free Poipole later. So then we can... Do I have any good special moves? No, let's wing attack one more time. Venoshock will do nothing. 69 HP, giggity. Then we're going to do the Ghastly and we just finish it off. Acid and Venoshock. I think even Venoshock won't really kill. So we put it to sleep. Then I'm going to Curse and switch out. If it hits me with Venoshock, a critical might actually kill. So I am playing it risky here. But I just like make my life easy. Charm doesn't matter here, we are just stalling it out. So next up I go for Glare. Just turned it to just a sitting duck. But immediately after this battle we're just going to stop here for today. Now I need to damage it very slightly, literally 1 point of health. That's all it needs. Because Curse would have left it on 1 HP otherwise. Alright. Alright. We'll get the Mystic Water, might come in handy. And then here we go. This is where we are going to stop. So I'm going to put the Dartrix in front. Ghastly. Next time it levels up, it evolves. A lot of poison types on the team though. 3 on the team are poison, 3 on the team are flying. 2 will end up being ghosts. So I have a lot of Ser types, and honestly I don't have enough special attackers. I have 2 physical attackers with a minus attack nature. I have a mixed attacker that's really good. A mostly physical attacker that's pretty decent. A special attacker with a plus attack nature because that's totally going to help. And then Noibat is the only one that has a good nature, but that's because it's fixed nature. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. I'm going to just stop it here. So have a good day, night, whatever, and I'll see you all next time, whenever that will be. I don't think I'll stream again for like a few days, but you can just join the Discord to find out when I'll be live again. And on the YouTube side of things, feel free to just like, subscribe, the usual, because it helps with the algorithm.